More style. More tech. More agility. The MG ZST. It's the more you've been looking for.
On air, online, and on your smart speaker. Townsville's national award-winning builder, Kia Constructions.
Hit News Briefing.
Canberra's housing policy stoush with the Greens. Good morning, I'm Celeste Mitsu. The Prime Minister's signature housing fund could be at risk of passing the Senate unless the Greens' demands are met. Leader Adam Band was on Sky just before, calling for more to be done amid the rent crisis, including a freeze on price increases.
There's nothing for renters in this, and the government has said this is their signature policy for dealing with housing.
So what do you want?
Former US President Jimmy Carter has chosen to begin receiving hospice care. He will remain in his home surrounded by his family. In 2015, he had a small cancerous mass removed from his liver. International flight capacity is nearing pre-pandemic levels. 300,000 people passed through the terminals in January. That number to swell to 1.3 million by the end of this year. The most visitors came from New Zealand. Almost 700,000 made the trip over last year. Sydney has been battered by a freak storm overnight. Wind gusts of up to 100 k's per hour ripped off roofs of buildings, and it forced the Sale GP to be cancelled. Thousands of homes remain without power. And Brisbane's Story Bridge has turned pink for the weekend in honour of Hannah Clark and her children. Today marks the 3rd anniversary of their deaths.
If you're in an accident that contacts a power pole, wires or pillar box, stay in the vehicle if safe. Call 000 or Ergon and wait for help. Remember, stay, call, wait.
Talia McGrath's 57 has powered Australia into the T20 World Cup semi-finals, but Grace Harris polished off the 6-wicket win over South Africa this morning with a first ball boundary.
One ball boundary wins the match for Australia, and Australia win 4 on the bounce, and they make yet another World Cup semi-final.
On Fox Sports there, and St Helens has stunned Penrith to win the World Cup, challenging Golden Point 13-12. They're the first Super Rugby side to win the title in Australia since 1994.
Shower 2 across Townsville to wrap up your weekend, a top of 30 degrees, and those showers to hang around to start your week on Monday. And it's the daily stories that matter in under 20 minutes. Search the Briefing podcast on Listener. Download the app now and listen for free.